Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Unfortunate Wolfsbane, and today we will be continuing our Pokemon Scarlet Nuzlocke. Last time we took down Tulip with the unfortunate trade-off of Mayhem going down in battle. Which, while sad, I can't say... To be fair, I had a feeling that Tulip would take down at least one of my Pokemon. But now we are ready to continue fighting. Onwards and upwards, there's only one way to go. And... action. So, with Tulip, the Tulip's badge, I should be able to level up my Pokemon to level 55, which in turn should be able to allow me to take on the squad. Which, to be fair, it's more of, I'm pretty sure he's like level 51-ish. But it's hard to tell, and I will admit that I'm nervous with that. Well, rounding out the corners pretty nicely. We only have a few more fights in store. This is the thing I'm worried about most, honestly, right here. Fairy type is concerning because I don't have many things strong against Fairy. And fighting, I'm pretty sure, is going to be extremely hard because of level-wise. But I want to play here and get my encounter because I just realized I didn't actually get encountered here. So this should be fun and definitely not concerning at all. I want to have my counter over in this area though. Just looking around real quick. Waiting for the Pokemon to pop in and all that fun stuff. Actually, I might have to, like, despawn and summon and respawn them. Knowing how things are. Hey, Nixie. Come here. Up on my lap. Good girl. Good. I love you. There's a lot of grass types. So to be fair, I don't have that many grass types, so that should be pretty good for me, honestly. If I do get one. Honestly, though, I'm not going to complain about a lot of these Pokemon. I mean, there's an off chance I get Floet, which is a fairy grass type. And if I'm lucky, a Caparaja just shows up in front of me while I'm doing my counter, and I end up getting that, which is a steel type, which should be strong against fairy. Okay. But here we go. Wait, don't I already have one of those? Okay, no, apparently I have not had one of these. Cool. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna complain. Just patch? Okay, cool. Because, I wanna be completely honest, that one's a pretty nice one. Wow. My brain. I'm going with the first thing that came into my head, so. I'm just gonna. So, that should be fun. And honestly, I'm going to level this thing up a bit because, first off, I know it's a 3-stage evolution. And if I remember correctly, like, it's a pretty decent Pokemon, so I'm going to take a look at that real quick. I'm going to also go take a look at this thing down here. Because, honestly, I don't see why I shouldn't. Gastrodon. I'm a little... Wait. Did I... Oh, yes I did. Well, even if I find a turn of that, I don't even know if I would actually go for it, because... that is not known to be the most fun. So I'm going to probably level my Pokemon up to level 53. I feel like 53 is a good level to take on the squad here. Wait. Nope. remove that effect stone. Okay, cool. I think that's definitely worth it. Don't have to do this. And it has to be slammed, it's really good for me. I'm gonna fill it in, actually. Because if it's, I don't know what level it becomes transfer. But I do have a few ideas of what she might be able to do with it, so might as well. Okay. Hello. Put raving. That's sushi. Okay. I'll at least at level 53 as well. So I can guarantee that at least should something crazy happen, I have these two. Nope. Why did they try to attack me? Get out. And so while I'm gonna have well keep things leveled up to some degree, it saves me a lot more issues later on, so I actually have to. No. Algae. We're not a dragon type, we don't love it. Choice definitely not. I can't, well, at least the fairy type anymore. I want to heal it. Okay, so because I'm is one of the options for fairy type because of the dragon typing. Plus and defense. I might have that though already. You'll see. Facade. I might have to teach a Pokemon Facade. That might be really nice. Flush can. Here we go. I should probably pick up my team first. So I'm gonna open up with footage. For sure. Helmet. I think helmet will be nice. I see though, it's wrong type of a thing. I can't remember. Are you a physical attacker or a special attacker? Special attacker. Facade might be really good for, well, Azumarill. Because it's decently beefy and it has enough, and its attack and special attack are kind of neck and neck. So I think that would be its best bet. And then I want to take a look at its moves that I can run. Actually, I want to take a look at all the moves. Make sure that they all have decent moves going. The Volt Switch might be... Discharge is special. It is a special attacker. Let's see what we got here. Discharge is 80. Well, clearly that will be the better option. Might use something else. Okay. Change moves. Remember moves. Let's see. This is a special attack. Okay. So slightly better, but I will go for that one. Jaw lock. And it still attacks. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like it could also be a crunch. Basically, yeah. I was like, alright. I was like, I'm pretty sure crunch has the same power. Change moves, superpower. Ooh. That might be good. Well, worst comes to worst, I can bring these back. But I think this will be useful for me for now. I'm tempted to add Play Rough as well, but also Aqua Ring is useful for healing, so let's see. Zap Cannon is a special attacking move. Oh, it's 50 though, so I gotta be careful about when I use this, if I use it. Because currently all these moves are 100. I think I'm gonna keep... And... Okay. And put on Iron Defense if I really want to. I think that should be good. Let's get going. And who did I want out front? There we go. I also probably check for any items that would be useful for these too. And honestly, worst comes to worst, I add this to this. Add this to salty. What's the worst that can happen there? Okay, I want to save. Yeah. Code red, Operation Starfire will alert everyone get into position, defend the boss with all you got. No one should you'll deal with you without the boss itself. Unless you manage to beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, guys, good luck with that. A defenses are breached. It's all up to the boss now. Here we go. Huh, so you're Sandra. Okay. Talk about another main. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyways. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. Okay. Looks like I chose right for at least the first one. I promise to play nice, so don't. I'll play nice, so don't blame me when I don't. I tried. Not bad. Oopsie, did you just realize how outmatched you are? I don't think he realized how outmatched he is. I use this card because I am faster. Okay, who's next? Wigglytuff. That one is against special attack? Yeah. Okay, switch Pokemon. See here. Special attack. But because I know Wigglytuff is special attack and Lissy is physical attack that we can. because I always got those two kind of like, well, looked enough like that. It was, and then they had like the opposite of the abilities. That was fun. Is a normal parody, I think. Switch Pokemon, open in. Zoom around and see how that goes. Okay. How does this slip move that you can't handle my Pokemon with a double strike? Clear up. Okay. Yeah, I know that fire type isn't going to work well against it because it has like what was it? Well baked, I think it was, or something. I want to switch Pokemon. And I'll be there. The helmet does seem to handle a lot of damage pretty nicely. Okay. What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. So first things first, I'm gonna Helmet to get Helmet all the way back up to full health. Because even if it doesn't actually, even if it does a lot of damage to Helmet has enough defense that it should be fine. And this will give me time to heal up the rest of my team. Yeah, I do want to make sure that my team is full health going into this thing. I did not mean to do that. Oops. That's fine. Okay, even more reason to do that. So far it has Steamroller and Confusion. Okay, not bad. Helmet might be my best bet here. I want to quickly, however, heal up the last one. And then I'll see what Helmet can do damage-wise. That's where I'm a little bit more concerned. Honestly. Well, after I heal up Helmet one last time to make sure that he doesn't go down. But this should be interesting. Let's see. Looks like it has effective moves. The real question is, should I specialize? I want to look at my Pokemon real quick and see what moves they have. Okay. So Salty is the only one with the super effective moves. But it also has steel type moves, and I'm a little bit worried about that. So I'm going to click against here. Oof. Bad. Heal. The magical torch does not seem to be doing much, and even I think I should be able to survive it no matter what. As long as I don't hit myself. Okay, so looks like the was the right choice to keep in. I'm going to keep healing him, and we're going to keep going with Thunderbolt and see how that goes. I do wonder how killing water would affect it, because it lowers the attack stat. Ooh. Might be worth it. But Thunderbolt is also more dangerous, so I'd rather not do a long drawn out battle. Now that was just confusion. Oops. Okay, confusion. I can live with that. Especially if I hit it. But if I don't hit it, awesome. If I do hit it, awesome. Okay, I hit it. That is one down. Ugh, how could I lose? What the heck? About a year and a half ago. Ugh, what the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy. It's called a Starmobile. And I was up all night building it. The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces when we got it moving. I'm sorry, I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow. This not no occasion for melancholy. Why to make such a remarkable contraption by thy known hand, genius, thy name is Ortega. Sorry. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all the effort would have 0 payout, I'd have just asked Mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Mella, cool it, would ya? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Store, we swore to quit relying on our parents or the bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, then we just gotta crank up the power somehow. It doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep. I'm gonna train up my Char Cadet and have them evolve. The boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melly, wait. You know, Mela shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. Duh, this sucks. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down, and going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Gah, fine. Not like I have any choice anyways, so take the badge already. You'd better treat it with the respect it deserves. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM2. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. Dazzling Gleam. And just so you know, you're the worst. Like, the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington. I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happened, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. This is, he's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want to tell you something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer is the same as everyone else in Team. It's because I was bullied. So the Academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would guess, right? The school's all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the academy, I believe I'm in the best position to answer that question, Mr. Harrington. About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them. The altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate to a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the academy, one after the another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No. I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of this, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? I was just as puzzled over how best to deal with the Team Star in the aftermath of the incident. So then a student came to see me. The student declared that they would take all the responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that. I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad. This is not intended as a punishment. You understand, Team Star were the victims after all. I wanted the students to take some time to rest, so I had to get them to attend home to the gallery region, under the pretext of overseas study. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the academy servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing? That's terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course, but the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a great blunder on our part. I accepted blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as stretcher. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in the notices. So that's why all the current teachers were all brought in about a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? And Master Ortega. Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's because, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. Sandra, it's me. I take it Ortega handed over his star badge to you then? I see. With the boss no longer around, the botch squad will be disbanded. Even Ortega. I'm sorry. We're almost there now. Just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you, Sandra. And Clive has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying, your acquaintances, have you known each other long? No, not that long at all. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. Back in the day? As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students had none other than the Squadbusters themselves confronted the bullies their bullies had on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star. Though you'd hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all bolted from the battle the first chance they got. To get spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school one after another, and Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here or there. I mentioned it. Now about your reward. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. LP and more TMs. Make good use of those TMs. They should help you take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit rep will be along soon to give you your bonus reward. Here I am. Get stay a Pokeball for once, will you? Baby. You're so good. Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. Even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied. They had been able to tell right away Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everyone to face the bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot, creating Team Stars just hoping their plan would miraculously work out. I don't know about that. I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. You receive lots of Pokemon materials. The next bar is the very last one. We're counting on you. See, you're laying on my hand perfectly to the point where I can't move it now. Oh, that's still... I guess I went a little bit too fast for the, but not too bad. No one died. That's a great sign. So I'm gonna heal up quick. And just real quickly looking at that. Paranoia. Lots of paranoia. Okay. So I have one left from each quest line. I feel like Grusha is my best bet, especially since I have Scarlet on the team. But honestly, I have a lot of good Pokemon against Ice type. Plumage is the only one that might have any trouble. I think Grusha would be my next. It'll be my next stop. Then the real trouble begins because then I have the two choices between and I suck at names. Airy or the False Dragon Titan. And I think most likely what is going to happen is I'm going to go for Airy first. But yeah, I know the False Dragon Titan is really hard. I should also go here and check my and check for what Pokemon I can have over here, as well as then I get two more Pokemon over here. And then I think I will be completely caught up on what Pokemon exist. Oh, in Violet, though, my first Pokemon was this type of Oricorio, which I was so happy about. And by complete accident, too. So, I'm going to check over here, see what the levels are, and then decide if I do the Kyoto first. Let's go up here. That's it, I'm gonna get this first. Because, hey, any extra flying points is good. was just double checking. Because I did just get 2 of the 3 shiny, I don't know how to pronounce the name. Sasugiri, I think it's called. Sasugiri. But, in my other game as well. So I was like, just curious. I think I almost caught the other one, but then I messed up. Okay, 54. Well, good news is that means I'm within the range, kinda. I guess I should do that thing. Oh, she's slacking. I'll admit this is kind of terrifying to me. There's a lot of things in here that are kind of terrifying. I just have to kinda, I guess, go at it and hope that I run into something. Let me check my boxes real quick and make sure I know what Pokemon I have, though. So, Sawsbuck dealing off the table, as well as Spidops. I think that's it. Everything else here I can get. Okay. Wow, my Pokemon didn't even level up from that battle though. Okay. Okay, head toss. I am not against that. Okay. I'm going to discharge. Ooh, perfect. And then let's try Nightball. Nice. Okay. Sorry, that little small blue just in the background going, Bleh. Not bad. Okay. What's the name I should go with here? Oops. I can fix it. That is a nice part about this, is that even if something happens, I can fix it most of the time. Oops. You're not supposed to be in the graveyard. There we go. Come on. Somebody change name. Nixie, what should I name it? Should I name it? are so adorable. Should I name it after its namesake? Or you can just bury your head into the cushion, that's fine too. I think I am going to do that. Now, I might be spelling this wrong. I'm going to double check real quick. I'm pretty sure I'm right though, because I've played enough games with this. Greek mythology I'm pretty good at. Heraclius. Okay, yeah, I'm correct. Yay! I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm correct, but it's been a minute since I've had to spell any of that. Ooh, my Pokedex got something. Oops. This one. Oh, that's fine. Yay, Ultra Balls. Ooh, you could have gotten a skunk tank in here. Which, oddly enough, skunk tanks are actually one of my favorite Pokemon. At least to some degree. Like, I like the Dark Poison type a lot. Even though I'm not good with Poison types, I'm willing to I typically enjoy the Poison type thing. And the shiny of skunk tank is pretty. Then again, I also have a love for Gen 4, so any Gen 4 Pokemon I typically enjoy. Okay, so I got that. Okay, and with that, I thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I'll see you all in the next video.